Hello everyone and welcome to the online lecture series by Shet Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College of Science and Commerce. My dear students, today we are going to do a basic web form creation in HTML. The first step here is you will open Notepad and write the following HTML code. My dear students, this is a basic HTML structure starting with HTML head title and the basic tags used in the HTML format. Here we are putting some basic important form tags which will help you in creating a web form. Starting with HTML head title. Here if you can see, my dear students, the title is form with basic input elements. So we'll just create a user form which will give the user some important text fields, input fields, where he'll be able to put his name, his standard he'll be able to select, and from that we will try to take data from the user. So here I've given the title form with input elements, then title has been closed, and we start with the body tag where BG color, that is the background color, which I have given here is orange, and then followed by the H1 tag. Here H1 means heading 1. HTML has 6 levels of heading and we are using level 1 heading, that is the largest one, H1, and the heading here which I have given is use of form. So once we are done with the heading, we will start with the most important tag to create a form in HTML, that is the form tag. Yes, my dear students, heading is use of form, and as we write the heading use of form, we will now begin with the form tag. Without opening the form tag, we cannot start a form in HTML. So after we have opened the form tag here, we will now start with our web form. Here you can see we are going to use the input type. The most commonly used tag to create input fields here is for enter your name. I have used input type is equal to text, so that we can provide the user with a text box where he'll be able to put his name. So input type is equal to text is our syntax. Name here I have given is n1. You can write any other name also. The most important syntax you need to remember is input type is equal to text, and then I've set a max length, that is 20, so that he can input at least minimum 20, maximum 20 characters, not more than that. Then I've used break line BR to come on the next line, where we start with yet another important input type. So whenever, my dear students, we want the user to select from options given to them, we use another input type over here. So here what I have done is I have given the user some options from which the user is going to select. So here, as you can see, enter your standard, for which we are going to give the user some options. They are input type is equal to radio. So here radio means we are going to create some radio buttons, for which the first radio button has the value 11, that is standard 11th, for which I have used sup, that is superscript, superscript th, superscript close, and then we have yet another radio button with input type is equal to radio, name is equal to r1, or you can also put r2 over here, and then we have given the value 12. Similarly, now we are giving the user some more optional fields where we want him to select multiple boxes. Let us first save this file and check the output and then study further. My dear students, always remember, when we are saving an HTML document, type the name and use the extension .html without any space, without any comma, use .html extension, then save this file at a particular location. Here I have selected desktop, and this is how my output is going to look like. So here you can see as and what we have written in our notepad. Similarly, our output has been delivered in the default web browser. You can see as we put the title, that is form with input elements, you can see as it is the title to be appearing in the title bar, that is form with input elements, you can see over here, yes, in the title bar. Similarly, the background color orange you can see on the body. Then heading, that is H1 use of form, we can see the heading as well in the output. And once we have started with the form, input type is equal to text, shows a text box to type any kind of a text. Radio buttons, we have provided the user with two radio buttons. Input type is equal to radio 11th and 12th. The user can select any one option, as you can see. Similarly, we have also given the user multiple selection options using the input type is equal to check box field. Yes, my dear students, once we are done with the radio field, we have given the user input type is equal to checkbox. Checkbox means multiple selections. Here I have given various subjects like Hindi, German, biology. The user can select any subject in the checkbox. Lastly, we provide the user with a submit button. Yes, input type is equal to submit. Here, this input type is equal to submit helps the user in submitting the data to the server, and which is shown in the output as a button, that is input type is equal to submit button. So in this way, a simple web form has been created. Once the submit button is created, we close form, we close body, and we close HTML. So in this way, a simple web form is created. In our new textbook, we have new HTML input elements which we'll use in the next videos. Hope these basic elements are very clear to you, and in the next video lectures we'll also try these variations, such as input type is equal to radio, we change it to text. So you can see in the output as we refresh it, it changes to text. So you can try these input elements, variations in input types. See, again, if I change this to input type is equal to radio, it will automatically be changed to a radio button. So input type is equal to is the main syntax which you need to remember. As I refresh this, it again gets changed into a radio button. So in this way, my dear students, you can use various form elements. In the new textbooks, we have some more new input elements which we will see in the next video lecture. Till then, stay connected, stay safe, try this at home. Thank you very much.